Module 7, Piping Offsets and Dimensions, covers the following topics: drawing offsets, drawing rolling offsets, drawing pipe bends, and dimension tools. Our first topic in Module 7 is drawing an offset. Take a look at a simple offset using a 90-degree elbow and a 45-degree elbow. First, we'll take a look at our active settings to see that we have the correct isoplane, spec, main size, branch size, and line number. Next, we'll select the auto route feature and we'll enable the auto route. This will automate our component placement. Next, we'll go to our fittings tab and we'll start with a piece of pipe. And we'll just graphically, for this sample, run a piece of pipe. You can zoom up on it. Let's add the elbow, 90-degree elbow. Now by default, it's going to point straight down, but what we'd like to do is rotate this 45 degrees. So we can take it off our isoplane by hitting the F8 key, which is the ortho. It now allows us to free pick. We can then graphically select a 45 degree, or what would appear to be a 45 degree angle. That looks pretty close, and we'll pick a point. And the 90-degree elbow is now bent at the 45 degree. We can then add in a length of pipe. This is just a vector, and we'll add the pipe to the end of the elbow. Select a reasonable distance, pick a point, and the pipe follows the angle of the 90-degree elbow. We can then finish off with a 45-degree elbow to bring this back to a vertical. To force it to a vertical, again, we'll turn on our F8. So select F8 to turn on the ortho, pick down, and it puts in a 45-degree elbow facing down. We'll finish off with just a length of pipe. And there's our simple offset. The 90-degree elbow, turned 45 degrees, bending down to a 45-degree elbow. The next topic in Module 7 is drawing rolling offsets. For this sample, we'll use two 45-degree elbows, and we'll create a rolling offset. We'll zoom up on this area of the drawing. First, we'll check our active settings to make sure they are set properly. Next, we'll enable the auto route feature, and then again, we'll select our fittings tab. Select a piece of pipe, and we'll place a piece of pipe, and then we'll select the 45-degree elbow. Now, normally, the 45-degree elbow would just come down at 45 degrees in the same plane. We're going to give it the illusion of offsetting by moving it a little bit ahead. Place another length of pipe. Again, this is just a distance vector. It will follow the 45-degree elbow. Follows it down, and then we can place another 45-degree elbow to bring it back to an isometric plane, and then finish off with a length of pipe. So there's a rolling offset, giving us the illusion that it's bending over and rolling at the same time. Our next topic is placing piping bends. We'll place a sample bend just down in this location of the drawing. We'll zoom up on it. And we'll place the bend in here. Adjust our active settings. Enable our auto route feature. And then select our fittings tab. We'll start with a piece of pipe. We'll then pick our pipe bend tool. Pipe bend dialog appears. Allows us to set the pipe diameter for the bend. We'll use our 4-inch main size. Angle for the pipe bend. Set to say 60 degrees. You can either use pipe diameters or actual length for our tangent ends. And we'll just use pipe diameters, and we'll set that to 5 and 5. So there's 0 degrees, 30. Graphically select approximately 60 degrees. This is about there. And our pipe bend is placed. We'll finish it off with a length of pipe. And our pipe bend is placed. Our last topic in Module 7 is the dimension tools. Now that we've placed our offset, our rolling offset, and our pipe bend, let's look at placing the dimensions. Select the Utilities tab. We see our normal ISO dimensioning tool. We have our offset dimensioning tool and a rolling offset dimensioning tool. Let's start by placing the offset tool. Select the tool, fittings and pipe. Under the dimension mode, select the style. We know that it's a 45-degree angle, so our 1 and 2 sides we know must be equal. put in values, click OK. We'll zoom up on our offset, and we'll pick the center point of the top elbow to the center point of the bottom elbow, and then we'll define the triangle to create. So we're going to go straight down, straight across, and then how far away do we want that triangle shape and dimensions to appear? We'll come over here, click, and our dimensions are placed. So we get the angle, we get leg 1, leg 2, as well as our true length. Let's look at doing the rolling offset. Pick the rolling offset tool. This asks for the center point of the first elbow, so we'll repeat from the center of the top elbow to the center of the bottom elbow. A box appears showing a red, green, and a light blue or cyan colored line representing the 3 dimensions, and we'll input values for them. So these would be known values. Make sure our cut length is toggled on. We'll click OK. And we'll pick how far we want the dimensions to appear from the box. And once again, the dimensions are placed for our 3 dimensions, as well as the true length, the cut length, and the angle. The last dimension to place is our pipe bend. So we'll zoom up on the pipe bend. Select our normal iso dimension tool. Check our isoplane. And we'll go from the end to the center of the length of pipe. We'll put in a value for the length of the pipe. Then we'll place a dimension for the straight tangent. Will come in automatically. And then to the center of our pipe bend. The dimensions come in automatically. We'll finish off this leg of the dimension by using the 6th option in our dimension plane, which is the aligned dimension. We'll pick up the end of this length of pipe. And this is just a dimensional vector for the distance away. End of our straight tangent. And again, the value comes in automatically. And then the center. And again, the dimension is placed from our pipe bend information. We can use AutoCAD's stretch tool to graphically fix the vertical dimensions, and we're done. Some basic tools for the dimensioning of our more complex pipe routings. Module 7 is the last module in the PROCAD SpoolCAD tutorials. Review the topics in this module or select another module.